Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Grizzo's Cards. Thanks for tuning in today. Today in America, it is Veterans Day, so I just wanted to take a moment to stop and thank all our veterans for their service and their sacrifice to defend and protect our country. Thank you so much. If you happen to have served or are currently serving, I'd love to know that. Drop it in the comments below. I'd like to personally just thank you for your service. So I have a couple recent pickups that are somewhat kind of related, and I'm going to show you a couple cards from my PC as well. So in honor of Veterans Day, I thought I would showcase these are two cards in my collection. These are from the 1991 Topps Desert Storm, or is it Shield? Desert Shield, I think is what it says. Desert Shield, yeah, sorry. Desert Shield set. So this is the Barry Larkin base card, and then here's the All-Star version. So I've had these since I got back into collecting over the past year or two. So they're very cool cards. If you don't know about these cards, they were printed by Topps and they were meant to be shipped overseas to the Middle East to our troops that were serving over there during the Desert Shield, Desert Storm operation. The exact print run isn't known, but I've read it's about $6,500 to $7,000 or 7,000 cards total. And I guess a lot of it was some of the card packs never really made it overseas. They were diverted to people serving here stateside, because I do remember seeing a lot of these at card shows back in the 90s. But they're pretty valuable as far as 1991 cards go, because they're hard to find, and they got shipped over as packs to troops, and those guys, if they brought them back from the Middle East, then they would have been carrying them in their whatever bags they had. They weren't supplied with top loaders or sleeves or anything. But recently I was looking at these cards and thought it would be fun to maybe put together the Reds team set. So first we have here is an eBay purchase. And so this is Bill Doran. So again, you see the Desert Shield up there. There's actually, I think, about 30 Reds players that have cards. So I'm going to start working on these, trying to pick them up. Some of them are a little bit more valuable. I have the Larkins. I paid maybe like 10 and 20 for those. And here we have one of the Nasty Boys, Randy Myers. So that's my 4 Desert Shield cards at the moment. I'll definitely be looking to pick up some more because I think they're really cool. And, as somebody who was growing up in the 90s, I certainly remember us going to war. So I have a couple other eBay purchases that I will show off here in this video. Looks like this one came from these cards. There's their information if you're interested in them. So if you remember, recently I opened a box of, it was a T-Mall box of Crown Royal basketball, and I pulled the Doc Rivers autograph. I happened to come across this one on eBay. B.J. Armstrong was definitely one of my favorite players back in the 90s Bulls era. So I picked this up. I think it was about $15. So it's numbered out of 99. So not low numbered out of 10. This is from 2017, 2018. But definitely cool. I like having one of those cards from somebody that I personally collect. All right, got another eBay purchase here. This one is, I'm trying to think get it open here. Struggle a little bit. This is a Brandon Phillips Topps Marquee, numbered out 50, autographed and triple patch. So Brandon was definitely one of my favorite players during his time with the Reds. So I didn't have any of his autographs, so I wanted to pick one of those up. So we have that one. Then last one, this one's kind of big for what I ordered. I got some bubble wrap there. Well, that's interesting. I only ordered one card. So I ordered a Project 70, and there's a Project 2020 card in here as well. So I don't know if that was a mistake or what, but I'm guessing this is the card I ordered. Been going out back and trying to pick up some of the Reds players that I missed. Just because I found most of these, it's cheaper to pick up on eBay. I got this for like $7, which by itself would have been, I think, what are they, $18 or $19 on Topps.com. So this is the Sparky Anderson 87 Tops design. No face there. I guess that's the thing. This artist is Fuji. I don't know really much about him except he's a Finnish Canadian artist. Internationally known for his vibrant post-pop paintings and line clear style illustrations. So yeah, I know I've seen several of these cards where there's no face, which is kind of odd. But me being a completionist, I had to get it because it was a Reds player. So we have something else here. I didn't purchase this, so I want to reach out to the seller to see if maybe they sent it by mistake or maybe it's some kind of bonus. This is a Project 2020. It's a Frank Thomas. It's by the same artist because you can see he's missing his face there. So yeah, it's another one designed by Fuji. So I think these cards are pretty, they don't have much value. A lot of these are, you can pick up between 5 and 10. So maybe they just wanted to reduce their inventory. So I'm going to reach out to them and verify if that's the case or if they need me to send that back. But again, thanks for watching. Smash the like button on your way out. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all your support. And again, thank you to all the veterans who are out there who have served or are currently serving. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.